Coach, you won more battles than Merrimack. The problem was a 4-minute and 24-second span where you gave up 3 goals in that third period in a game that you just couldn't close out, and that was the key right there.
Well, I think it starts with not closing it out. We had plenty of opportunities to maybe extend the lead and give ourselves a little bit of a cushion to play with, and that never happened. And the second piece, there were a few mistakes that were made in critical times. And I think another factor in the game that really didn't show itself until they finally did score a power play goal was that we took so many penalties. We get into that situation where we were killing penalties, it seemed like all night long. From a 5-minute penalty kill that ended up yielding as a goal with Siner's unbelievable short-handed goal, to just so many other 2-minute minors that we did a brilliant job of killing. But how many times can you give them a chance to take a kick at the can without it hurting you?
And you often say that your best players are out there penalty killing, as you said, that just eventually chances are evaporated. You mentioned the goal. It's worthy of mentioning again. I've covered this team a long time, and you consider the venue, what was at stake and everything else, being shorthanded against a great goaltender. TJ Siner's breakaway goal was one of the best regular season goals I've seen by any UMass player.
Yeah, I think it's one of the most exciting goals I've seen for sure. I think last year he had a goal at Minnesota that wasn't short-handed, but it was that type of sensational goal end-to-end. And, I mean, he's that type of athlete. He can take you right out of your seat.
How about Steve Masler's tonight? I thought when Mark Denny looked like maybe tried to stretch things, and when you lost the focus in that point there, he was the victim of odd man breaks. Other than that, I thought he grew up here in North Andover. I thought he gave his fans that came to see him and your team an opportunity to win.
No, I think he did a good job. I think the only goal that he'd probably like to have back, and it was a real good snipe, was the wrist shot that was, I think, the number 4 goal. On the 2-on-1. I think just he'd get most of those from the tops of the circle. But it was a real good snipe, and he should be commended for the many good saves that he made throughout the evening.
One of the players I want to mention that this is the type of stuff that's contagious to other players. For the second consecutive night, Michael Mark, who dives in the goal to make a big save early on in the game. He did it last night again, and that's the type of stuff that other players catches on.
Well, I think our seniors in general have given us, plenty to be able to feed off of. Michael's been doing it all year long, and that's the positive side of it. It's nice that you stayed away from the fact that we had a goal lead going into the third. We've got to make sure that we can, regardless of how that plays out, we've got to be able to close out games.
Well, in summation and looking forward to next week, you've won some road games now, and you've won some good road games. You go to Conti Forum now. The nice thing is you've beaten BC twice this season, both those games with the Mullins Center. Now you have to convert the Mullins Center wins to Conti Forum wins. Easier said than done.
Well, I mean, they're a great team. They, won this league I don't know how many times. They're one of the top teams in the country year in and year out. It will be a monumental task, but it's a doable task. It's a whole new season. I don't think the 2 games at Mullins really plays much of a factor into this game because it's a whole new situation. They're certainly not going to be looking biased, I can tell you that, and that might be a good thing because we know that. So we have to just take care of business, and we have to execute at a high level. We did that for the majority of the night tonight, but we didn't do it for the whole night.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday at Conti Forum. Coach will see you Wednesday night at the Coach's Show.
Thanks a lot, bro.